what we need is one of these. One of them. It's about to start raining. So I thought we'd do a bit of microscrapping. We need to get in to, we need to get this box out of the way. We need to get this big case up here. What we got in here is all my electronics which I do the scrapping with. Chips. Bit of copper. These are quite exciting. Give you a look at these. Them little blue things worth more than gold. But it's the gold we're cutting up today. So get on with scrapping early, people, like I did. And it's still pretty new. So what it is where we've used up the world's resources, it's all about recycling now. And there's good money in it. Anyway, now, well, in a way I'm investing in small bits of gold, but I'll show you. I get it out of computers. Yeah, it's all in here. I'll show you exactly where my gold is. Boom, let me swing the camera down. Basically, in here I've got processors. These old ones are the best. Let me just tip it out though, I'll show you what I've got in there. Another processor. Another processor. I've got to watch it though, quite a bit here. Check that out. That's all gold pins and all sorts. I've got more to put with that. Anyway, these are what you're after. These old Pentium processors, the really early ones. See them big gold pins? That's what you're after. But these ones, sort of ones you see nowadays, they've still got gold on there. And silver and all sorts in there. Gold. SIM cards. What you get on a SIM card, yeah? What you got to do is just grab that. It's gold contact. You've got pins in that on RAM. Just loads of gold. Oh, everywhere. Another processor. Loads of gold pins. Which I've pulled out. I've still got some to pull out and cut out. But yeah. That is all gold. Yeah, you might have to collect a lot of it, but once you've got a bit of it, starts building up. It's all worth money. Obviously these processors are really good. There's another old one. Check them pins out. Basically, with the technology, the older the technology you can find to scrap, the more goodies you're going to find in it. Old TVs, old hi-fis, things like that. But I'll show you what I do. I just literally get something, and I'll just start breaking it down and just start ripping what I want off the. And even once I've ripped the good bits off, right, off of these boards, my electronics scrap man, which I see in Paddock Wood, he buys them off me just like that. But you really want the green boards because the blue ones are worth less. They're from China. These are from America. But yeah. But anyway, let's get back into this. I've got a few bits to do, look. See these bits here? I've got to cut that bulb out and I've got to cut them out. So there's one bit there we've got to do. I've got a few gold pins to pull out. I haven't decided what I was. Look, all that gold on there, look. And these big pins. And there. Some people dissolve it up and that. I've seen people on YouTube who put like, wow, like fucking chemistry lessons on YouTube. But I haven't done that so far. I've just collected all my bits. So you can either sell it like that, or you can leave it on the boards and sell it raw on the boards, or you can do what I'm doing, and obviously there's more money in that. And obviously if I chemically waz that down and get all the gold to lift off, which takes forever, I've never done that before, but it looks quite easy. You get more money, but you can sell that just like that. Yeah, these are quite nice. Even your ribbons, look, got gold in them. There's another weird little processor with loads of pins. That's all pure gold coated in them. You'd be amazed at what's got gold on it. These SIM cards are always a good one. I thought I had more than that to cut out. Get my eyes back in. Let me, that's better. There's another one. Got to cut them out. I'll show you what I do in a minute. Yeah. Even silver colour gold, look. What you do, you just give it the magnet test. To be honest, I kind of know what I'm doing here now. When I first started, I didn't. I know electronics, don't get me wrong. My dad was an electrician, engineer. But now I know exactly what to go for. All this good stuff. And once you sort of smashed all that down with all them, you know what I mean, you'd have a bit of gold in your hand, for sure. Do you know what I mean? Where's all the gold going to go? Once you've lost all the shit, you've got all the gold out. This is the way forward. Recycling. Hang on a minute, people. I'll be back in a minute. Boom, and I'm back. Boom, and I'm back. That was mad. So, doctor's surgery. Anyway, let's get the gold away. Check the gold out. Gold finger. Imagine if we had a bucket full of that. But you can even brew this bit up. Get a job. Yeah. Got a job here, look, recycling this, but it's probably a bit beyond your brain capacity. DWP, what a load of fucking bollocks. Tell you what, you can fuck off. How about that? I couldn't give a fuck. I just spoke to the fucking DWP anyway. Just fucking. You're probably fucking an illegal immigrant, you cunt. You're coming on my channel. Wouldn't surprise me, you know. Wouldn't surprise me anyway. You're off. You're off. Ta-da. Boom. Fucking Muppets. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Getting infiltrated. I know something, the bigger your channel gets, the more fucking idiots pop along now and again. That's for sure. Anyway, what we're doing, right? See that there? All I do is these scissors are dead sharp. What I'm doing is just cutting along now. Homosexuals. Oh, you can fucking write on there. Fuck me. Go back to school. That's my advice. Except this time, listen. You might fucking learn something. Anyway, just going to ignore fucking idiots on there, I think, while I do this. Quite a nice one. Then you get the newer ones, you just got the bases that have got on. But that's okay though. Why am I cutting the bits out? It just gets rid of all this bit of this shit. How much that weighs? I've never. Quite a bit in there. You've got gold all over this on that side, but on this side, see them there? Them pins? They're gold. What we'll do, get them a magnet and we'll test them. There we go. Get the magnet, touching them that. It's gold. So is that. Obviously if that was to stick to it, it wouldn't be Might be worth something, even if it sticks to it, but obviously you don't want it sticking. But yeah, these. Not butchered one of these yet. What I'm going to do, I might just whack it all in there like that. To be honest with you, there's quite a bit. Oh, there's quite a bit there as well. See that there? What I quite often do is just fucking get this bit off. Like that. Can open it up. Like that. I'll just bend them up. Bend them off. And what I'll do with that, I'll just whack all that in. Another one of them. Anyway, I'm going to do this one. And then have a rest. It's put quite a bit of strength into this, but you got to really kind of concentrate when you got ADHD so you don't chop your fingers off. Luckily, when I do this kind of thing, I'm hyper focusing, so I'm quite into it. There you go, look. Nearly. Anything with a wire on, man. I got a man that, well, it's a proper electronics scrapyard that I go to. And proper sort of registered in there and that. You can't just wander in the scrapyards nowadays like you did years ago. They want to know who you are through your bank and everything. In fact, you can't get cash. Yeah, it all goes through the bank now. So I'm all registered in. A little bit of scrap. Could smell it all. That's what some people do, mate. Some people use weird chemicals and that. I've never tried yet. I can either sell it like that, or what we might do is we might have a go. See if we can get hold of some chemicals and we'll see if we can do it. I think what it does, you soak it, and basically, where you got like a bit of rat, you've got some sort of bits that were on a ram stick. What it does, it lifts all the gold off. It all goes like flaky. But I've also seen people on YouTube that look like they're just about to blow themselves up. But it's chemistry, isn't it? How hard can it be? But these are full of silver. These other ones, processors are full of silver, palladium, all sorts. Literally all sorts. A lot of silver content as well. What else we got? I'll show you. Let's bang that back in there. That's my gold. My gold stash. Cash that up when I'm about 98. Anyway, what we got in this one? We've got some chips. And don't mean fish and chips. IC processors and big chips. A little stereo amplifier. These are worth ripping off the boards. These chips. And these. Full of precious metals. And all you do with these, good pair of pliers, straight onto the board. Show you an example. goes a little board, look. So you wanted that, I don't bother with these ones. I wouldn't bother with these ones that have got like connections all the way round. I would only bother with the ones that have got legs either side. Yeah, what I do is just get a pair of pliers around it, screwdriver under it, or you can solder them off, but you'll be there all day. But yeah. A bit more electronics for you. Got to watch them. These are capacitors. You got to watch them because on anything, because they still hold a charge. Believe it or not, you can be messing with a TV, right? That's laid in the corner of the room for a year or two, and it can kill you. They hold a charge. You can discharge them with a screwdriver. I'll kind of shorten it out over the top. Electronics, eh? Luckily I watched my dad to see what he was doing. Oh, check these out. Whee! These are the little blue ones. Little tantalum capacitors. I'll tell you what, these little blue things are worth more than they're worth more than gold. To believe it or not, these little blue things are the most expensive thing on the board that you need to be gripping off. But they come in all different shapes and sizes, but mainly little blue ones. Yeah, get quite a bit of money for them. Tantalum capacitors. Yep, worth more than gold. How about that? So next time you're throwing something away, don't get your screwdrivers out, start ripping bits out, whopping them in little bags and that. Before you know it, once you've scrapped a few things, you'll have little piles of the same as me. Piles of gold stuff, this stuff, copper wire. We've got down here aluminium, extruded aluminium. Because all them little heat sinks and that you find, that's all extruded aluminium. It's worth a bit more. Anyway. That's about it for the scrapping, I think. My big old box over there. What we've got in here is just loads of boards. There's a little motor. Boards I haven't got round to. Well, I have. Boards that I've done with, really. But what I do is keep them. There's them blue ones I was telling you about out of China. Don't really go for a lot. But the green boards do. Even once I've pulled my bits off, my scrapyard still buys them off me. Like that. Yeah. Anyway, that was, got to look out for the Amazon man now. That was 25 minutes of. We got a bit more scrap to do though. Yeah? Put it in a big bucket here. Plenty more things have got to be ripped to bits. Got this got to be ripped to bits. Got that. I can go straight in there. Old speaker. got a little magnet in it, ain't really worth nothing. Well, I say it ain't really worth anything. It is. I've even sold old spanners, old rusty spanners to him. It's all metal, isn't it? You ain't going to get a lot for old cast metal and that, but it all goes. Bit of radio, I've got to fixing that. Anyway, I'll be back later with a drone. Going to be flying the drone tonight. In fact, we'll take it up and it does 39 mile an hour. Believe it or not, the drone. Anyway, whatever you're doing out there, don't throw your scrap away. Rip it to bits and stick it all in little bags. Because this shit's just going to go up in value, all of it. Anyway, whatever you're doing,